I'm gonna pull out my million. Oh yeah, that feels nice. Oh, no way. $223,000 in taxes? That's insane. Hello my little coders and welcome to Software Inc. Here's a game that I used to play a lot. And it's been getting updated heavily, so I thought, why not load up a new game on impossible difficulty.
Wow!
I already prepared myself a character. It's myself. Now, we're also gonna need a logo for our company, and lucky for us, I already made one. And what better name than Fraud Inc. Oh yeah. Not shady at all. And for his traits, we're gonna make him a capacitor, super focus, who walks instead. And his creativity, we're gonna set to visionary. And why not go for the biggest buck of all, operating systems. Days per month, we're gonna crank that to 4 days, so each day is a week. And now I can actually pick a map. Lucky for me, I already prepared a map in advance, the little building. So this is us, our little company. Only one office and one entrance in the middle of nowhere. Ah yes, this doesn't look like a money laundering front at all. Well anyway, let's get settled by plonking down a computer. And maybe a hard hat to keep us safe. And let's also put a little gas can in my office in case the feds break in and I gotta get rid of the evidence. And there I am, coming to work on a brand new day, putting on my hard hat and getting ready to sit at the computer. Ah, look at my little office. I got a plant and a fishbowl and everything. And I even have 3 clocks, all set at the same time. Hey, what does it say there? Huh. Fair enough. So, in case you don't know, let's give a little overview of what you do in this game. The basic gist is that you develop software and then distribute that software to consumers and then rake in the profits. Should be easy enough, but you see, since I'm playing on impossible difficulty, I'm not actually allowed to take any loans or do any contracts. So, my only real option really comes down to developing software. Or that would be the case if there was any goddamn software I could develop with 100k. I'm sure if we want to do well in any one of these, I have to get a bigger budget. So let's make some money the only way I know how, by taking it from other companies. So let's see, who's the newest baby on the block? Well, besides us, I mean. I think these little guys will do. Let's look at their chart. Their balance seems to be doing good, especially in the last few months. So, you know what that means. Let's buy up all the stock we can. And while we have this rolling, for my first program, I think we're gonna go with an operating system called Data Miner OS. It's gonna be a subscription-based model, and the only feature will be plug and play. And we're gonna have a total of 8% expected interest. Hey, that's not bad. So now, let's hit develop.
The size of the team you've chosen for this is quite small for a project of this size. Are you sure you want to continue?
Yeah, baby, I'm sure. Listen, don't even worry about it. We got this in the bag. So now, all I gotta do is pass the time and wait for my money to roll in. Oh, what's that? Already 17% change in 1 day? That's pretty good. And just like that, the first month passed and we just got paid with some dividends, baby. My company just happens to be worth double. Well, thank you. I think the only way I can show my gratitude is by buying more shares in their company. Oh yeah, just about every cent. Thank you. Now, we wait. And every month I'm gonna invest the little dividends they give me back into more stock. 24 grand, thank you. Hehe, already going pretty well. And a few more shares. Currently, it would appear that my strategy is working very well. Another thing to look out for is that next November, this company will make their second program, which means more money for us. But that's for the future. For now, let's worry about the money we can make, which I'm gonna be honest, is a heck of a lot more than I was expecting. So I'd say I'm pretty happy. Ho ho! I'm a millionaire already, and I didn't even lift a finger. Goes to show, the 80s was a different time. And now that we have a steady source of income in the form of another company's work, let's look for some hired help for ourselves. Let me lease this little office, copy my computer, and hire some chump. Let's see, we need a designer who's also a programmer, and since we can afford it, we're gonna go for a highly paid person. We're gonna filter by compatibility and trait. Super focus will be a necessity, considering the tight schedules we're gonna be working with. They're not even prepared for what I have in store. Anyway, let's begin looking. And it looks like we're gonna have to go with 48-year-old Caius over here. And you know what? I'm feeling confident. Let's hire this lady too. And let's lease another office and buy a new computer. Oh, and lest I forget, let's actually also lease out the bathroom. So where are my new employees? Oh, there they are. What are we doing? Oh, we're holding a meeting. Uh-oh, it would appear like sales are tumbling for our little friends over here. So maybe before it's too late, I'm gonna pull out my million. Oh yeah, that feels nice. Oh, no way. $223,000 in taxes? That's insane. But not to worry, I think I have a plan for these bothersome taxes once and for all. And that means buying old and failing companies right before they go bust. Oh, just look at that chart. The fall of Rome is about to happen, and I'm gonna be here to buy the dip. They seem to be losing around $3 million per month, so I'd say they got right around 3 or 4 more months before what will hopefully be a little bit of a hostile takeover. But let's look at some other companies that maybe have joined the ranks. Oh, look, a little baby company, just barely listed, and they seem to be making money. So you know what? Let's buy. These guys seem to be doing well, so why not buy a little bit of them? Oh, only around 800 Tau. I'm also keeping my eye out for the events calendar, because in December we have a whole bunch of companies releasing their products, and that means more sweet dividends for us. Speaking of, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to pay the salaries with the current amount of dividends, but we'll see. Brainness Digital is about to release their new product, and these guys have been making money hand over fist with every release, so I think they are my betting horse. And just like that, we take our money back and invest it in something else. And now we wait. Uh-oh. It seems like this isn't gonna be the home stretch that I thought it's gonna be. Well, maybe it's not working so well. So, just to be safe, let's go back to the company that we know makes money. These guys right here. Oop, can't afford this. Almost. Ah, heck, it seems like I missed the deadline on the taxes, so I'll have to pay $236,000. Oof. Seems like the government got me. Yikes. Oh, my company is in debt? No, I don't think so. Let me just liquidate some stock, and then maybe just swoop in here and buy this baby for pennies on the dollar. They're only worth 167,000 now. Oof. And just as the last person goes home,
Oh no!
first production ceases to exist, and I received 3 products. Let's see. Oh, nice. Some console operating systems.
First production has been acquired by Fraud Inc. for next to nothing, along with 3 original IPs. There'll be plenty of new applicants to hire for the next few months.
Oh, yeah, I bet they will. Oh, I forgot to pay the government. And before I forget, at the beginning of April, the taxes are due. So I need to somehow get $236,000 fast. And there's only one place I know where I have that kind of money. Ka-ching. Payback, baby. And speaking of, how much money do I actually need to pay next year? Oh, only 36,000. That's pretty good. Oh, because poor me, I lost 50K buying that dying company. Oh well, less money for the government. Now you might be asking yourself, why did I choose to sell stocks from both companies? Well, that's because in April, not only I, but everyone else gets to pay taxes. That means that from $293 million, they go to 85 million and 2.2 million. So let's buy back my shares, and now we're golden. Sure, I'm a little bit poorer than I was, but hey, at least I got the government off my back. Oh no, my company's in debt again. Bro, please stop. I got the money, okay? I'm good for it. Don't even fret. Oh, it would appear we need some IT support. Oh, but I can't afford this. God damn it. Let's just sell 1 share, please. Thanks. And now I can call IT support. Thank you, dude. Oh, and look at that. In the background, over 4 iterations of the data miner OS were made, and now it's as good as it's gonna get. So only one step left to do. Moving into the coding phase. I'm also gonna make a one-person team to actually write the press release so that people know we're actually releasing something. Oh no, it appears they want raises. Whatever will I do? Just accept them all and close. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, and nice. Next year I only have to pay $4,000 in taxes. Oh, if only they knew. And now I'm gonna sell this stock and invest it all in these boys. Just about all my money. And oh man, talk about saving grace. This baby's raking in the big bucks. That's what I like to see. And for the first time ever, the dividends are actually paying my entire salaries. Heck yeah, that feels nice. Oh, and it looks like I can actually send my employees to get some education. It's myself. Sure, why not? Multitasking level 2. Oh yeah, Iplon over here coding his heart out while his 2 employees are on vacation. Goes to show, man's got real dedication. And it's showing. And he almost managed to code it all by himself before they even got back. I wish I could give myself a raise. And just like so, they managed to code it. Now we gotta squash some bugs. And who knows, maybe Eugenia over here will finish her social media posting. So people actually know that we're releasing this thing. I think the time has come to finally take my money back. I'm gonna have to sell my shares to pay my debts. And let's also look at the taxes. Oh, yep, that's what I thought. But don't worry, I have my ways of skirting the law, because I've had my eye out on a company that flew a little too close to the sun. So now I'm gonna swoop in like a vulture, buy 50% of them, and then wait. I was also looking earlier, and it seems like my friends over here seem to have a pretty good looking portfolio. So you know what? Consider me an investor. Try to buy everyone else off, and now I can wait for my returns. Oh, and just like that, they went bankrupt, and I received 6 products.
Skip Psychop Digital has been acquired by Fraud Inc. for $1 million.
I don't think so. But hey, you can write whatever inflammatory stuff you want. Oh, what? What do you mean I still owe $138,000? A whole company just went bankrupt. Oh man, the IRS got me. And after a few months, it would appear that the marketing team, that being Eugenia herself, finally managed to write her press release. And it's advising me to announce a release date. So why don't we do that? How about November of 1982? Which will give me 1 month and 3 days to release my product. Let's go. And now we can put out the press release. And there it is. Let's actually send out a press build and see what they have to say about it. Oh, and what do they have to say about the pre-release?
We got our hands on the Data Miner OS from Fraud Inc. It might be worth your time. Fraud Inc. is not well known in the market, and we haven't heard about Data Miner OS. It looks amazing, but it's very outdated. You'll be able to try it in the near future.
Oh yeah, you better believe it looks great, but it's outdated. Oh man, over 2 million, and we have yet to release a single product. Oh no, just when you thought that nothing bad could possibly happen, these absolute trilobites decided to release an OS at the same time as me, as if I didn't have it hard enough already. Oh well, we'll see how that plays out. Whoa, hey, stop the presses. The time has come. And here I was, worrying about money. It's time to release my data miner. And since I want to print copies as cheaply as possible, I'm just gonna go in the underground, lease this room, and buy a printer. And we're also probably gonna need an employee, maybe even 3, working in shifts, to come pick up the boxes. This is it. The time has come. Release day! Aw man. Oh well, if we want it to succeed, let's set a huge marketing budget and order as many copies as we can. And now, we see if we get any users. Oh my god, 1,000 users already. Well, I think it's time to expand my operation a little. And we're gonna need a marketer and some people on support. And now hopefully, these tickets will get verified. And after that, we can make my core team actually patch out any bugs. Oops, I forgot to buy them computers. My bad. And I think I should actually take out some shares before I go bankrupt. Just enough to pay my debts, thank you. Let's also update data miner to 1.1. Well, I'm happy to announce that Data Miner OS seems to be beloved by all. With an only 1.3% refund rate, outstanding quality, and visionary creativity. I would like to congratulate Mr. Iplon for doing what no one thought possible. Making an entire operating system almost by yourself, with funds you siphoned off from other companies. 69, nice. And, as my users are finally giving me some well-earned money, hopefully Iplon can take a vacation in Belize, so no feds can extradite him. Thank you for joining me. I've been Iplon, and next time, we've got a heck of a lot more growing to do. But you know what? I'm finally glad I managed to break impossible difficulty. Now, the sky's the limit. Oh look, a bird.